Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 6. So last time we finally got rid of the last of these annoying loyalists and got a pretty good reward. I think I didn't even notice that last time, but as I loaded up the game, I was briefly confused why we seemingly have a regeneration effect active right now. Because I didn't remember using one of my regen scrolls against these two constructs, which really weren't all that hard to begin with. But actually, it seems like the Divine Restoration makes you regenerate. Oh, well. Okay, we are indeed on the other side of the river, for what it's worth. You emerge from the tunnels into the ruins of a tower. Oh, directly into the tower, huh? It was once a beautiful structure, a glorious center of magical power. The walls still glow very faintly with the power they contained. Now the tower lies in ruins, overgrown by thick clumps of fungus, and yet the energy remains, waiting for someone to come here and harness it. Harness the power of Erika Prisentakai. Hey, oh, you don't look very tough. Which is always a bit concerning. I mean, not as concerning as things actually looking tough, but you never know. But obviously this is only the beginning of what could be a pretty challenging dungeon. We'll see. I mean, at this point, basically the guardians guarding the entrance to this place, not just specifically those two golems, which weren't that bad, but also the entirety of the loyalists. Well, they were manageable at this point in the game, obviously, but it's still a pretty considerable obstacle to overcome to even get to these tower ruins, right? So, what's actually inside could be quite a bit worse. But that's fine, if it is. Do we actually regenerate? We absolutely do. Okay, great. Also, what are the odds of these being actually beneficial and not harmful? Oh, okay. 100 energy from that one. And Ward of Steel. We did have Ward of Elements on. Also, hey there, Demon's Pile. I mean, I suppose I'll take another one. Sure, why not? We did not check... Did we? Did we take our one Demon's Pile to the blacksmith? I think we actually might have, and it was pretty disappointing, or am I just making that up? It's probably going to be disappointing either way, but I guess I'll have to double check, or someone might remind me if I don't get to do that in this episode. I really can't remember right now. Don't know how long ago we got this. Not that long ago, but I might have had a chance to check, and might have done that. Anyway, yeah, well, now we have two. There might be more things to do with that. Hopefully. Maybe. Okay, so no getting outside here. I guess it's really just gonna be the tower itself. There's a button right there. It's very easy to spot in this tile set. Okay, we do have an underground portion of this. Oh, okay. Healing elixirs. Yeah. You know what? You take those for now. Wisdom crystal, always a nice find. Okay. Well, downstairs it is. Wait. Aw, come on. It really was just a big tease. So I guess this is yet another location that we're actually supposed to go to, maybe over the course of the main story. Tower core. Okay. Right, I mean there's no button here, this is just a story gate basically. Oh man, I was really getting my hope up because, you know, the game let me progress this far. I really thought this whole area, the loyalists and then leading into Erika's old tower were just, you know, an optional bonus dungeon basically. Series of bonus dungeons for, you know, nice little bit of nostalgia as well for veterans of the series like me. Nope. I mean, it is eventually going to be, but it's not optional, apparently. Unless there's something I'm missing, but Doesn't seem like it. Okay, well, that's fine, I suppose. It's not like I'm out of places to go. Specifically, there is another place in the Abyss that, you know, is long overdue a revisit. So I guess we'll go and, no, do that. Of course, the only other place that remains here, as we all know, is Barga, where we have offended, well, yes, I guess, a certain warlord. This, yeah, it's not functional. But I think the path should be clear to the underground, right? Oh, drive off the farmers. Yeah, I decided not to do that, obviously. Wouldn't make a lot of sense to, you know, start fighting the tyrant and then doing his dirty work for him. Oh, hey there. I guess I maybe hadn't cleared this place out. Actually, I'm not entirely sure where I'm even going. I guess... No, never mind. I think right here? Yeah. There are the stairs down. So maybe these guards... Maybe I never killed them in the first place. It's possible. Or if I did, maybe they respawned in the meantime, because it has been quite a while. However, if they were once so intimidating as to, you know, basically just be undefeatable, you know, like those Slith siege forces, they're definitely quite defeatable now. Ah, they're gonna run. It's fine. I mean, I could try to stop them or something. Like, I could try to slow them or daze them, but actually they didn't run very far at all, and then they decided not to do anything. Okay. I guess they just gave up. Okay, I can still parry, though. I'm not entirely sure why I didn't actually go ahead and rest it somewhere. I don't know, can I rest here? There's the inn. Maybe I should visit because we have this boss fight coming up. Well, honestly, our mana is probably going to be fine. There are the stairs. There's also this guard here. Oh, I guess he must have been, yeah, just out of sight behind the corner. Did I actually unsuccessfully reduce his armor? I'm not sure. Yeah, but I mean, obviously 600 health is nothing at this point. These guys aren't really all that tough anymore if they were at one point. I mean, I seem to remember actually trying to sneak around them and not aggro them specifically, because I guess when I was first here, these were still pretty intimidating. Maybe even, well, probably not impossible to kill, but probably very time-consuming and just not worth it. But there's also, like, no loot around, suggesting that I did actually loot this place at some point. Oh, well, maybe there is some loot left. There's also a second staircase, right? Okay. So, from what I remember about the boss fight itself, it's like you start fighting the guy. What even is his name? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He's gonna be dead soon anyway. Anyway, you start fighting him. I think he's not alone either. He has some guards with him. And then after a while, he's just gonna run to some sort of to a set of teleporter crystals and teleport to a nearby room. And then you have to chase after him. There might be more enemies spawning. for you to deal with. Or maybe there were a bunch of enemies around. In that case, I think I've taken care of most of them. Yeah, I've actually seen most of this place. I think he might be waiting back here. Well, there's... Oh, that is him. Lord Farrar. Alright. He is hostile too, but is he gonna see me from there? No. But there should be... Yeah, there are crocolisks back here. Again, I seem to... I definitely remember specifically trying not to aggro these. Well, I guess there's actually really only one left at this point. But they're so weak. 400 health? I mean... How long has it been? This kind of enemy has not been a major obstacle in a long time. I mean, they don't even hit hard anymore. I guess they did at one point. So, I suppose I really did get stronger, didn't I? Once again, yeah, still on hard difficulty. Okay, just making sure. Always a little bit paranoid now, but, you know, no, it's all good. Yeah, these are the teleporters. So basically, he's just going to teleport straight through the wall into the next room. Or actually, wait, is it... Well, one set is the receiving end, and one is the sending, I guess, the teleporter pad. I forget which one. I think he's gonna appear between the crystals. No, actually, no. It would have to be the other way around, right? Because at one point I tried blocking off the teleporter to try and see if it would just prevent him from teleporting at all, but it wouldn't. So yeah. Anyway, how tough even is he? 2400, 2500 health. I mean, that in itself is not too bad. Oh, and he's right there. Okay, we overcame the terror. That's nice. Yeah, we did not prepare accordingly. I thought we were still far enough away for him to not aggro immediately, but no such luck. So, yeah, also no quick save right before the fight, but surely it's gonna be okay, right? Let's see here. He parried the attack. Would have been a lethal blow. Actually, we did deal some damage to him, but he was not actually weakened. Also, he has a spine effect. That's always a plus. Okay, we weakened him this time. And we're dealing just a little bit more damage to him than we get reflected back in return, so that's nice, I guess. That's something. Ward of Steel, no haste, unfortunately. I would like the Cloak of Blades, because he's not taking a ton of damage. And obviously with damage reflected, we would like to, for each hit that we do land, to count, right? To deal as much damage as it possibly can. Because we're gonna... I don't think the damage we take back depends on how much damage we deal, right? That's not how that works. So, yeah, we want to hit as hard as possible if we're gonna get damaged either way. Anyway, we're going to slow him down. With any luck, it's gonna prevent at least a turn or so that he would otherwise take. Okay, I'm gonna risk casting War Blessing now, because again, we want to deal as much damage as possible. I kinda hate how Hawk has taken quite a bit of damage already. That is not great. But of course I also can't really just sit here and do nothing. Actually, well, now I already used Well-Aimed Blow. Well, here goes nothing. Okay. And we do get to cast Cloak of Blades as well. He did something. What did he do? I guess most importantly, whatever it was he did, Made it so he could only attack one more time, and thus not kill Hawk. So that's lucky. I would really like him to stop focusing on my mage though, that would be nice. Not sure if that's an option though. Should I just go... I mean, her mana is full. Why not just straight up use Divine Restoration right here? Would be kind of silly not to. And you know what? I'm actually gonna Shield Breaker him. Just for good measure. Just in case he buffed himself or something. And I guess here just deal damage. Yeah. Keeps focusing on you, but he was... I guess we stunned him enough that he only attacked once. Only got one action, period. We're dealing some pretty good damage to him. I think he's gonna heal, though, whenever he teleports. Maybe? I'm not sure, actually. He might heal to some extent. You know what just occurred to me? That I can actually do this. And now he won't be able to reach that teleporter at all. Oh, but isn't he... I think, actually, when he gets desperate and really wants to run, he's gonna use a move that, like, absolutely terrifies the party. I mean, he opened with something like that, but he might have an even stronger version of that. So actually, I'm gonna switch to Word of Thoughts. Next chance that I get. Just in case. Okay, come on. Land a nice mighty blow here. That's a very nice blow. And you get to attack again? Heck yeah. That was huge. And you didn't even take a lot of damage back. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna put up Word of Thoughts. You can even do something again. You know what? Let's play things safe. Mass heal. No need to take any risks here. I guess you're gonna... Excuse me? Oh. Is he gonna use lightning again, get parried? Oh, he's terrified? He terrified us. Okay. Enemies did spawn, obviously. Kinda hate that, despite Word of Thoughts, literally the entire party was terrified. But maybe that's just a scripted thing that's unavoidable. Okay, these guys are basically the same as the ones upstairs, fair enough. Obviously we're gonna have to deal with them. Really wish the party wasn't just completely scattered like this, but that's what it is. Oh, come on. Yeah, you're completely trapped there. That's not great. Not that anyone needs healing or anything, but still. Let's try that. That was decent damage. Nice. Try to daze them. Okay, that's the wrong one, but it's a thought that counts. Did I see something moving down here just now? Thought I did, but I'm not sure. Okay, can you get in here and attack that guy? Yes. So you should be able to do the same, except never mind. Well, you should be able to, you might be able to kill that guy if you can actually target this correctly. No line of sight, huh? I mean, you can target the... Can you not? You cannot see that space? Are you kidding? Of course you can. There you go. Yeah, okay. Obviously it was not going to be effective. Anyway, close enough. Yeah, just gonna keep attacking this guy here, even though he's annoyingly tanky. And parry-y. Come on, can you please? Good enough. Oh, come on. Sure, whatever. Well, they're running, but we still want to kill them, of course. And you ran here. Interesting choice. Come on, press the right button. At least don't press the wrong button twice in a row. Ah, okay. I mean, Lord Farrar is probably standing right there, if I'm not mistaken. And might be using this whole time to regenerate health. Oh, or maybe he's not there at all. Didn't he run to this teleporter? He definitely did. But he was also panicking and kind of stood there for a turn or two before he disappeared. Also, the other enemies appeared and I might have been just distracted, not paying a lot of attention. Maybe he ran somewhere else. Okay, finally. Alright, we are also still regenerating, that's nice. But... oh. Okay, random Slith Scourger around this corner. Maybe they were here all along, because at some point I did explore this room. I don't know. There might have been respawn, though. Maybe some of these enemies were actually just in some of these rooms. And didn't spawn as part of the boss script, I guess. But who knows. We'll have to deal with them either way, so it doesn't really matter. All the parries, dude. Stop it. Wasting my time. Okay. Sure, we'll take that spear. Oh, did we ever... I don't think we ever looted those bows upstairs. Just randomly occurred to me. Not that it matters, but... maybe we did? No, I don't think we did. Anyway, so... he's not in either of these rooms. I guess he must be over here then somewhere. Let's use the opportunity to quick save, I suppose. We also want to haste again. Let's save that. Oh, there he is. Okay, and he is fully healed. That's unfortunate. Is there... I wasn't paying attention this time, but maybe there's some sort of message about the teleporter becoming inert after he used them once, so... maybe... because I was wondering, if he just teleports randomly between these places... where does it end? If you can't actually prevent him from teleporting away, how do you ever actually corner him, right? Wow, okay, that was terrible. I think we might have... well, we did curse him, but I don't think we weakened him. We did now. Are his hit points different? No, the exact same. Alright. Also, let me just quickly check something. Okay, I'm currently waiting for deliveries, so it's a bit awkward. I'm kind of antsy here, ready to interrupt the recording, or you know, pause the recording at any moment. But I might actually get to finish the episode before it arrives, so we'll see. I guess chances are better if I don't just sit here doing nothing. We'll heal you, although actually... no, buffs are still up. Well, the long-term, well, the so-called long-term buffs, which never actually last as long as my regular buffs. Actually, I don't know, it doesn't really say that they're long-term, so whatever. Yeah, they're obviously run out, because they always do. Really? Can't move. I don't suppose you can... target him from there. What did I just do? What? I have no idea what spell I just cast, but not what I wanted to. Yeah, okay, no idea. I guess I must have accidentally double-tapped the M key when I... Well, I don't know. It's fine. Got him debuffed. And now we start the fight all over again, basically, and we'll just have to see what happens. Yeah, we have to heal here. Okay. Get a chance to... Well, I mean, the Ward of Thoughts didn't really do anything last time, unfortunately. It seemed like, you know, when we crossed that health threshold that made Farrar decide to teleport away, he just used a super move that is guaranteed to terrify everyone, which is, you know, kind of lame, but it's what it is. Okay, thankfully it seems like the Ward of Steel actually helps a lot in reducing the reflected damage to a very acceptable level. I mean, acceptable as far as these things go, but, you know. So what I was trying to do, so let's see here, M? Oh, I guess I might have actually just recast Cloak of Blades, because that's the M key that I used to open the spell menu. What I meant to do was MH for one of these, which wouldn't have worked because of line of sight, almost certainly, but still, worth a shot, I guess. Okay, that was too close for comfort. That was not a great round, attack-wise. Okay, he did something. What exactly did he do? Magical charm, you feel dizzy. We don't actually. He tried to daze us all, I see. Okay. So if nothing else, maybe he's eventually gonna run out of those charms if they're consumed. Actually, he didn't mention that at all. Unlike, you know, those trinkets handed out by the Shadow to his various minions. Okay, this round definitely made up for the previous one. He's getting super low on health. Surely he's gonna teleport any moment now, right? Could it be possible to terrify him? Oh, terrify is actually a mage spell. Right. Control foe. It's a priest spell. Terror is a mage spell. But even that might not actually prevent him from teleporting if he's going to. I mean, I don't know. He's way lower now than he was last time. So maybe he's just not gonna run away again? Maybe not. Weird. I could swear that when I first attempted this encounter, and it seemed completely impossible, that I saw him teleport, like, repeatedly. Or maybe I just assumed that, but what really happened is that I fought him once, barely surviving, until he ran away, and then I used that opportunity to just leave and heal and come back. And then when I engaged him again, the fight had actually started over, and so he would teleport again, and then, you know, maybe I did that a couple of times, thinking that I was making some sort of progress, but I really wasn't, or something. I don't know, because right now it definitely looks like he's gonna die. So unless he has some extra trick up his sleeves, he might be going down right now. He could parry this one, but let's see. Oh, okay. He tried to charm us one more time, but I guess at the same time he also took acid damage, which is probably what killed him. Huh. You deal Lord Farrar a mortal wound. His strength finally exhausted, he falls to his knees. His helmet falls off and he looks up at you. And yet, in his final moments, he is too proud to give you any satisfaction. Instead, with a clatter of steel on stone, he collapses to the floor, and thus the Tyrant of Barga is dead. Well, that was almost a bit anticlimactic in the end. I was honestly expecting this to be one of those encounters that I absolutely would have to lower the difficulty for, because he seemed so impossible back then, but I guess... yeah, I don't know. Something about this particular encounter made it so that whatever strength we have gained since that first time made it a lot more doable. I mean, he wasn't really doing a lot of damage to us at all. Whereas I feel like the last time I was struggling not to get one-shot by him, or well, not so much struggling, just hoping not to get one-shot by him, and barely being able to keep up with the healing. Yeah, so I don't know. Some combination of factors definitely made this almost trivial. Another knowledge elixir, very nice. Crystalline plate. Have we seen this before? I don't know. Actually, maybe we have? Charm plate. What does this even do? Acid and energy resistance. That's really it, in addition to being very defensive. I mean, the weight is okay. Same as the rune plates. Same defense. But it is also very bulky, of course. Not that it matters for the actual fighters. I mean, the energy resistance is nice. Some extra armor and a little bit more stun resistance would also be nice. But I think actually between the hostile effect resistance and the 3 points of luck, that's pretty much on the same level for acid and energy resistance, except it also adds resistance to everything else. So effectively this might just give us a very minor armor increase and some stun resistance. But because of diminishing returns, it's probably not even going to be all that good. So yeah, I think we're just going to sell this one. Thank you, Mr. Farrar. Okay, so the Tyrant of Barga is finally dead. Unfortunately, I mean, there's not really anyone left in the city. And Farrar's greatest rival is also dead because, unfortunately, we decided to collaborate with... who did we even do that for? Was that for Gladwell? That we smuggled that little scarab thing into the leader of Spire's like private bedroom, and that thing ended up killing her. Something like that. It's been a while. I mean, if she were still alive, I guess we could probably return and tell her the good news, and she might be happy to hear that Farrar is dead. But as it is, I don't think that we have anyone to report to, basically. Interestingly, we had already checked out all of these rooms. No more traps, I suppose, or are there? Well, doesn't look like it. No buttons or anything. I guess, yeah, nothing was really stopping me from looting this place even while Farrar was still around, so there's that. This tunnel is just incomplete. What's it say up here? Trap passage. Well, there used to be traps, I guess, at one point. Oh? Alright. Yeah, this doesn't open. This would otherwise be a back entrance into the Dragon's Domain, I suppose. Melankion's Domain, but... yeah, actually it says so right there. Melankion's Realm. Interesting. I wonder if I noticed that when I was here before, or if I just didn't know who or what Melankion was at the time. I don't know. Maybe I did see that, and I just forgot. Of course, now we have a little bit more context for that. Okay. Yeah, I think some of these guards I just decided to leave alone last time. But, I mean... Might as well kill them now, I suppose. Especially when I can, you know, land pretty devastating blows like that. Come on, can't see that? Sure can, of course. I didn't click on that. Maybe I did. Okay, anyone else? Not right here. Gonna grab that, and nothing here apparently. This is where our informant used to be, but well, he's been long gone. And I guess the friendly innkeeper who used to be here is also gone. It's really just the nameless farmers that are left. The farmers are reacting to the violence. Completely beaten down, yeah. I wasn't really expecting them to acknowledge that their tyrant has been slain. But I guess we can just pretend that things might actually change for the better in this place. I mean, I don't really know if there's anyone who's gonna fill that, you know, fill the newly freed up place of leader here and, you know, assume control. And even if there were, obviously there's no guarantee that they would do a better job than Farrar did. Did we ever kill this loyal mage? I think we might have. He was just wandering around here. And he's definitely not wandering around here anymore. Alright, this was also connected. Yeah. Okay, so we took care of this guy at some point. Okay, well, I guess that's, yeah, the pretty anticlimactic ending to the whole Barga situation, but finally, at least, we were able to, you know, finish this chapter. Okay, there we go, finally looted those things as well. And there actually might be more guards here. Or not? Huh. Oh, nope, there are. Might as well finish what we started, right? Yeah, sure. Actually, hold on. Might as well make this as painless as possible. As quick as possible. Oh, okay. Wait, are these weaker? No? How did we just deal over 400 damage? That's not right, is it? That doesn't quite add up, does it? But, I mean, okay, I guess I'll take it. Not entirely sure how that worked, though. Huh? Ayali was stunned, I guess? Okay. Unfortunate parry. Okay. Kind of expected that arrow to be lethal, but... Oh, okay, and this time Xaz lost his turn. And that's that, finally. Oh, we'll take that bow, thank you very much. And all of this too, I guess. It's fine that our bags are filling up, because we're obviously headed somewhere next where we can sell things. This is not going to budge. No, of course not. Because why would these mechanisms be usable by humans with honestly more than average strength? In our case. I mean, if we can turn those, how could anyone in Varga actually possibly hope to use these? I guess I didn't need to. Anyway, so that's it now, right? This place is now completely pacified. Is there no way to open this, actually? Is this forever going to be closed? I suppose so, huh? Alright, that's fine. We're done here. Yay, Varga dealt with. Another thing to cross off the list. Okay. Well, next thing on my list is something that we might actually have enough time for, because it's just an enemy sitting in a cave. Oh, this patrol. Well, I guess I spoke a little bit too soon. I suppose we're gonna have to deal with these as well. Well, Yali was a little bit out of reach of everything there. Also, only one of them had actually seen us. I guess the good news, though, is that these are actually even weaker than the ones inside the city. So this should not be a problem at all. It's just a minor waste of time, really. I guess I was mostly trying to avoid them before, because aggroing them also tended to aggro the nearby farmers, which I wanted to avoid, because, well, it feels kind of bad having to slaughter random farmers only because they stupidly decided to, throw themselves into our blades, basically. Obviously, they're no threat whatsoever, even less so than these patrols. So I guess the third guy just ran away because he never actually saw us, and oh no, the farmers, they're hostile. You know what? It's what it is. If they actually decide to attack, then stupid archers and their tendency to just run away. Maybe I can get him to come over this way. This is such an unnecessary annoyance. Ah, there we go. Okay, finally. Yeah, you can have that. And we're finally out of here. Right, yeah, again. Unfortunately, no one really left in Spire to tell the good news to. A shame. Something apparently fully healed us, even before we arrived here? Yeah, actually, even just teleporting here doesn't heal you automatically. You have to still step through the gate. I guess I walked close enough to the gate of Spire to get healed? Interesting. Entering Spire. I mean, it says so, but I didn't actually enter? Oh well. Details, I guess. We have one crystal. We might as well, I suppose, hand that over. There you go. Get 30 coins. Speaking of which, well, we'll see how much we have, how much gold we have after we sell everything right here. Which is a lot, but nothing super valuable. Well, that's not right. It's not quite right. We have this thing, which is worth 1,000 by itself. But that is obviously by far the most valuable thing we're selling. We're still not going to be at the cap, but we're kind of getting there. Thing is, though, there isn't really anything to spend it on. Okay, we do want to hold on to that still. Selling this. I guess there used to be a one of some sort here that I used up. I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, I think this should be fine. Exactly 30,000. Wait, I thought the cap was... I thought the cap was 32,000 for some reason. I don't know why I was thinking that. So we actually did waste a little bit of money, but it could have been that much, right? We were at 26k. Well, that one item sold for 1,000, obviously, we couldn't have gone that much over. But now I have to actually find some place to use some of that money, because, yeah, we don't really want everything we gain from here on out to just completely go to waste. I mean, I guess I'll... The thing is, the only trainer that we've gained access to recently is the mage in Fort Dovno. Guess we're gonna go visit him. That, I suppose, that only gives me an opportunity to double check that the smith really doesn't have anything interesting for us. I'm pretty sure... I want to say that with the Demon Bile, all he was able to make for us was an extremely disappointing, like, Radiant Breastplate or something. Oh. Hello, Stuart. I would like some magical training. I don't think there are really any spells that I want. And I suppose I might as well make Summon 8 as good as it possibly can be. Techniques, resistance. Ooh, wait. Oh, extremely cheap. Wait. Oh, prices used to be not extremely cheap. Interesting. I'm not sure if they were just expensive or even exorbitant. Okay, that's interesting. Well, in that case, obviously we're getting resistance for everyone. As much as we can. Okay, yeah, that's nice. Mage spells obviously isn't gonna do anything for anyone but Hawk. Yeah, I don't think there's any... To my knowledge, there is no secondary benefit, like, you know, any sort of resistance or something like that. Okay, but that's nice. We were actually able to use a good portion, a decent portion of our money, somewhat usefully. Yeah, okay, glad I double-checked, after all. Now, I would like some custom work. Okay, never mind. Maybe we never did look at this. Demon's Bile. Mandrake Tincture. Bracers, Rapier, Shield. I guess we never did check. So I'm just imagining things. Again, glad I double-checked. Because I don't trust myself. I'm still gonna check these other things. Okay, that's just Bliss Bracers, fair enough. Seeking Rapier, Assassin's Shield. We must have been able to make those before, though. Okay, Halberd, and now we can't make the helmet, but that's fine. Yeah, I mean, Bliss Bracers obviously don't even want to look at that crap. Blade Master Anatomy and the Seeking Rapier, 13 to 26 damage. Right. It's just not super interesting. It's less base damage. Yeah, definitely a lot less base damage than the Radiant Shortblade. Yeah, it's just less damage. Unless, again, there could be hidden modifiers that make this better than it appears, but I just don't think it is that good. We have the Assassin's Shield, which of course is not really interesting to any of us because my fighters don't use shields. Chaotic Halberd, though. Could this actually be good? I don't think it is, actually. Looking at the damage, 22 to 66. Actually... Actually, average damage might be slightly higher, is that right? Because the high-end damage is almost the same, but it does deal quite a bit more minimum damage. And this one really only gives you fire resistance, which isn't all that interesting. This one gives cold resistance, which I guess for a Slith is more valuable. And the dexterity, I guess, helps with dodging, if nothing else. And it has a Jinx Blade effect, which I think weakens enemies, right? Is that not what it does? Yeah. As in, curses them, so reduces their attack power. Huh. Okay. That might actually be a decent item. Chaotic Halberd. I mean, it sounds cool as well. I like the idea of it. Too bad Halberds, unlike in some other games in the series, well, probably the first remade trilogy, I believe halberds, as opposed to spears, had the chance to cleave nearby enemies, right? Yeah, that's obviously not been a thing in these older games. Sure would be nice, but, well, it's not to be. Maybe I'll try to see if I can find some additional info on this item, like I did for this for the Heartseeker bow, Heartstriker bow. And I mean, as it is, if the damage is, if you just look at this straight up damage, it's pretty much it's very similar, right? So it shouldn't be much of a downgrade, if at all. It might even be a slight upgrade in terms of average damage. But if there is actually, you know, hidden modifier shenanigans going on, and this could even be better than it appears, let's see. Okay, so actually I did not find any specific mention of how powerful this weapon is. What I did find was a list of crafting recipes for this game, which lists completely different stats for this item, like way lower. Actually, way lower damage and only +1 dexterity. So I wonder if this was buffed at one point to make it more worth it, I suppose, for the point in the game, you know, this late in the game where you even get access to it. Plus, you know, obviously it uses a pretty rare ingredient. Anyway, we're obviously going to reload. I also need to check out this helmet. A mage helmet, interestingly. Helmet suitable for a mage. A runed helm. Could this be good? +2 to spellcraft. Actually, that's what she has. Okay. Here's a cap of thoughts. Magical efficiency and 1 spellcraft. It's more valuable, says the game. However, it's less armor and less powerful, right? I mean, magical efficiency is nice and all, but not only is he already exactly 1 point over the soft cap anyway, but I mean that only helps with efficiency, not with power, unlike spellcraft. So yeah, I guess we'll actually take this. Thank you very much. Yoink. More spellcraft, more armor. Yes, please. And we should still be able to make this halberd, right? Oh, wait, we don't? We can't? Oh. Why? What are we missing exactly? Two fine steel, 2 focusing crystals, 1 demon's bile. 4 fine steel, 2 focusing crystals, and 1 demon's bile. Huh? What are we missing? We definitely have enough steel and crystals, and we have 2 demon's biles. Am I dumb? Am I missing something obvious? Make the halberd? Huh? We definitely have fine steel and focusing crystals, and we still have 1 demon's bile. So it didn't take more than it said it would. but the option is just gone. Huh? That is weird. Right? It didn't take anything extra either. 12, 12, and one of those. I'm very confused. Yeah, 16, 12. Oh, it didn't take any focusing crystals. It did take 4 fine steel, though. Weird. 4 fine steel, 2 focusing crystals, 1 demon's bile. 2 fine steel, 2 focusing crystals, demon's bile. Make the helmet, and the halberd option disappears. And once again, it didn't actually take any focusing crystals. It took the fine steel. Huh? What? Are they bugged or something? Is it trying to remove a different type of item instead of the focusing crystal or something? I mean, the steel, it worked fine. The steel it took. The bile it took. But it didn't take any focusing crystals. Yeah, no, for some reason you only can make one of them. Does it actually take focusing crystals for the other options, I guess? It should have taken 3. It only took 1. Okay, so there's something bugged about this whole thing, unfortunately. So I have to choose. I mean, I want to say that the halberd is the bigger upgrade between the two. It's also the more interesting one. Ultimately, 1 extra point of spellcraft is not really going to make a big difference. It's still kind of lame, though. Maybe they botched something up when they were, you know, adjusting the stats for the items in some kind of update at some point. Well, that's unfortunate, but it's what it is, I suppose. Still gonna finally take the halberd. Yes, please. And there you go. Chaotic halberd. Alright. Oh well. So we used our money somewhat usefully, somewhat efficiently. Maybe get an upgrade. Probably an upgrade. Over Xaz's old spear. Okay. And, well, it turns out that all of this took way longer than expected, and we obviously don't have time to deal with that enemy I mentioned, but actually I might not even have told you exactly which one it was. He's kind of nearby, though. I think we're just going to walk from here. And we're going to deal with him next time. Also, my delivery at this point, the live tracking just stopped working when it was reportedly 3 stops away, so kind of love when that happens. Who knows when it's going to arrive, if it's going to arrive to die at all. Oh well, so all that waiting and tension for nothing. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, we finally got some more, well, actually really just 1 major encounter off the list, but hey, it's better than nothing, and we got maybe some upgrades. Next time, more unfinished business, and well, I guess that's pretty much it. As always, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.